right. Yes, indeed. Hey, gang, why don't we conclude the 5K series? And today I'm going to talk about 6 key workouts that'll help you achieve a sub 14 minute 5K. Yes, sub 14. I started at sub 22. We're down to the last one here. Now we're going to transition to the 10K after this, then the half marathon, then the marathon, a whole bunch of workout milestones. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it, especially if you're a coach or an athlete. I don't want you missing this stuff. And if you find it valuable, hit the thumbs up and share it with other folks if you don't mind. And hit the like button. And if you need personalized questions of a coaching nature, any questions about my workouts or my programs, which I've used for 2 decades as a coach with success, reach out to me directly, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com. I'm always here to answer questions and help. So with that, let's get to the workouts themselves, okay? These are things that are all valuable components of training, okay? First one is hill repeats. 500 to 600 meter hill repeats. Longer, as you'll see, like sub 15, sub 16, the hill reps up getting longer over time. You take a jog equal recovery, you jog back down, you lean into the hill, up and down to keep safe and protect your joints, okay? And you build towards 8 to 10 reps over time, okay? Over time. So this is a good early season workout. It's a good thing to repeat later on mid-season. You can see how you're progressing. Are you running the hills faster, or can you handle more reps? So there's a lot of different ways you can progress, and you can even add flat acceleration work at the bottom of it afterward. Add a couple of 150s or 200s to accelerate after running the hills. So many different things that you can do. Now let's get to the next workout. This is a good one, a pace variation workout. 3 sets of 1200, 600, 300. Okay, the 1200s at 5K pace, the 600s at 3K pace, the 300s at mile pace. So you take a 3-minute recovery after the 1200, with the goal pace is 320 to 321. Have a 3-minute recovery, then you run the 600 and 135 to 136. You take a 2-minute recovery, then you run a 345 to 46 seconds, and then you take a 6-minute recovery and you repeat, okay? So you're getting multi-pace workout here. This is a really, really good mid-season workout when you start to get a little bit more aggressive with the training and the races, and you start to experience different types of race scenarios, tactical races, progressive races, speed races. This type of workout will help ready you for that, or ready your athletes for that. Okay, next up, we have another different types of workout. And again, these types of workouts are different, right? They vary. Okay, this is a good mid-season workout. I like to combine threshold and race pace stuff mid-season, okay, to help transition from one part of the season to the next. So this is 2 sets of 3 to 4 times 1,000 meters. So it's a total of 6 to 8 times 1,000 total, okay? It's up to you to decide how many your athletes can handle and who can handle less, who can handle more. That's where that coaching with the eye comes into play. Okay. The first set's done at threshold pace, which in this case is 302 to 3 minutes per rep with a 1-minute recovery. Then you take a 6-minute recovery after the last rep. And then you do the second set at 5K pace, which is 248 to 246 per rep with a 2-minute recovery. Okay. So the second set is faster than the first. And again, you're not doing 8 of these at 5K pace, which is a very tough workout to do. If you can get to the point where you can do 6 of them consecutively at 5K pace, that is a really, really good workout. But this is a great mid-season workout to kind of transition you into more aggressive workouts towards the end of the season. That way you're not doing too much too soon. Okay. Next up is a different type of workout. And again, these workouts all complement each other, right? Takes a few seconds for the slides to load up here. But this is another one here. Once it comes up, here we go, your tempo run. Okay. 20 to 25 minutes consecutive tempo running. The goal pace, and these are all paces that you're building towards, okay? 4:56 to 5 minutes per mile is the goal tempo pace for a sub 14-minute 5K. And imagine doing 25 minutes at 5 minutes per mile. That's 25 minutes for 5 miles. Okay, a 4:56, you're talking at 24:40 for 5 miles as a tempo run. Okay, then you take a 5-minute active recovery. You do 4 times either 150 or 200 meters at the back end of it with a jog equal recovery, just to teach you turning over when you're already fatigued. And the tempo run itself helps to simulate a sustained running effort at an intense pace, which simulates a 5K race. Okay, tempos are a staple of my training for all my athletes, middle distance or distance. Okay, now this is a good simulation race. About 10 to 11 days out from a key race, you do a 3K at your goal 5K pace, okay? Which in this case, it's 8:18 to 8:20, okay? Then you take an 8 to 10 minute active recovery, Okay. And then you see here, you're either doing 6 times a 400 with a 1 minute recovery at between 5K pace and 3K pace. So like a progression, which is what, 66 to 64, or 8 times a 300 with the same 1 minute recovery at the same type of progression as well. 5K pace down to 3K pace as well. We're talking about 47, 48, or somewhere around there, or 46 down to 48. Okay. Speed component after the end of that 3K. But you need to know what it feels like to run 3K or to go through 3K at your goal 5K pace. And that'll tell you exactly how ready you are to achieve your goal. About 10, 11 days out, no more than 2 weeks out. So, and lastly, mile repeats. This is a staple of training. If you can get to the point where you or your athletes are doing 3 to 4 times a mile at 426 to 427, which is your goal 5K pace, with a 230 recovery, they are fit. And then if you can add some acceleratory work, like 4 times a 200 at the end of it, at 30 to 31 per rep, with a jog equal recovery, a 200-meter jog recovery, again, to simulate turning over, they're super fit. Okay. But this is a very, very good determinative workout right here. Mile repeats at 5K pace. If you can get to the point where you do 4, your athletes are very fit. I don't expect everybody to get to 4. If you can do 3 at the goal pace, you're pretty fit as well. But these are the 6 workouts I definitely wanted to share with you. I've used these with athletes for years. So I want to share them with you. And if you have any insight of your own, put it in the comments. And again, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. I don't want you missing stuff. Because again, like I said, we're moving to 10K, half marathon, marathon. A lot of stuff coming, guys and gals. Lots of stuff coming. And again, your feedback is always welcome and important. So have a great week, everybody. And I'll talk to you next time.